Hello, what's up, and welcome to the Engineered Life channel where we talk about engineering and what it's all about. Today, I wanted to discuss with you guys why you shouldn't get into engineering for the money, okay? Now, I have several reasons lined up, so definitely feel free to respond to any of those in the comment section down below. And let's have a conversation about this, because I think this is something that's really important. So a lot of people, they choose their profession based on what they're going to get paid, and it's understandable because we're not really given that much information about what each different career looks like, so we make our decision based purely off of our desire for money, which is basically led from a lot of different things, obviously, whether it be like everyone tells you have to be successful and therefore you need money, but you know, I started to develop a different approach to this, and anyways, I want to kind of go through these reasons for not necessarily choosing your major because of the money, and we're just going to go ahead and start with our number one thing, and that is literally just the quality of your life. Okay, so with this one, you have to kind of just weigh out the fact that you're going to be spending a majority of your time in this profession, and if you really hate it, it doesn't matter how many cars or hamburgers you can buy after you're done with work, you're literally going to be throwing away more than half of your life. And it's like, engineering school just takes up a lot of time. I'm not going to say it's hard, but it takes up a lot of your time. So I just don't want you guys to do something that you don't really enjoy. Now, I'm not saying don't go into engineering school. I'm saying start it, see if it's right for you. And I mean, but also realize that engineering school isn't necessarily engineering. So for myself personally, I got into engineering because I wanted to learn how to build and construct really cool gadgets and transportation, and I really just wanted to be a part of developing a society. You know, engineering is the backbone and basis of society. It's transportation, it is goods, it is how we produce food, music, clothing, you know, all these things that are very integral and also very important and critical to the way that I think and the way that I am. So I chose engineering out of curiosity, and even though engineering school and an engineering job doesn't necessarily satiate all those things, I've been able to make the most out of all of those things, and that has honestly been decently satisfying for me. Now, it's not wholly satisfying for me, but I don't believe necessarily any profession is, right? So that is one reason to not choose engineering based on the money. And honestly, that's like the single and biggest reason too. Another reason that you may not want to choose a profession, and specifically engineering, for the money, is that there are plenty of other ways to make the same amount, if not more, money. Okay, so if you're really driven on this money aspect and you just want to try to make as much money as possible, I don't think engineering is necessarily the route to go. I think learning to have an entrepreneurship mindset, and to learn investment, and to learn good business skills, and then to top it off, learn a really practical skill that you can turn into a business, is going to be way more profitable to you at the end of the day. Because within engineering, or honestly, like any profession that's that has like a job description, you know, you're always going to be cap. You're always gonna have this bottle cap. There's always going to be this limit. There's always going to be this place where you just cannot progress anymore. You cannot make any more money. But if you're an entrepreneur, or if you are interested in investment and growing something from the ground up, the sky's the limit, because there's no one to tell you when you need to stop making money. Now, this can be an entirely different discussion that I can get further into, but I own a small business, and basically the amount of money that we get out of it is the amount of time and money that we put into it. And really, nothing is limiting you besides your own skill set and your own brain power to think of really good solutions and to make really good business deals, and also just, make good friends. So that is reason number 2 not to go into engineering for the money, because there's plenty of other ways to make the same amount of money plus some. So don't choose engineering because of the money, number 2. And the final reason that you should not choose engineering because of the money is honestly just for kind of just your, not reputation, but just integrity. You should have some kind of social integrity, and I really want to break this down a little bit more for people. Is that in society we're taught to be individuals, we're taught to get our own money, we're taught to do our own thing, we're told not to necessarily, care what other people are doing. And I get the sentiment that people can bring you down, and that, there's going to be negative people in your life. But I also really want to push forward this fact that people really need to learn to work well together. And this is a very important thing to have. And in order to work well together, you have to have integrity. So don't go into engineering for the money, because you won't have integrity and you're not going to make anything necessarily interesting. So that is just my personal opinions. If you disagree with that, please let me know. I am 100% down to have these conversations, because listen, this is my life. Like, I'm literally doing engineering a large majority of my day, so I just want to talk about it. And there's not necessarily a lot of people and friends to kind of talk to, because people seem to be just like stuck on this, I just need to get past this school because I just need to get this money at the end of the day. So I don't necessarily have really fulfilling engineering conversations, which maybe sounds very nerdy, but I think it is also just really important to have that integrity and to have that real curiosity and real interest in the profession that you're in. So please leave a comment in the section down below, because I am very eager to converse about this. I will be back with another video real soon. Thanks for checking out this channel. If you have any questions, just let me know. Please like, please subscribe, and I will be back. Peace.